Parents of the 21 young people who died at the Enyobeni Tavern in the Eastern Cape in June of 2022 are outraged by the sentence imposed on the owners. Siyakhangela and Vuyokazi Ndevu have been slapped with a 5,000 rand fine each, or alternatively spend 100 days in prison for selling alcohol to minors. The bereaved parents say this is a slap on the wrist. The underage group died at the Scenery Park Tavern during what's believed to have been a pens down celebration that marks the end of exam season. Newzroom Afrika's Siphosethu Booi reports.
I realize that a lot of people are still very angry with the Ndevus, whether justifiably or not, I don't want to go into, but I can understand this. I do sympathize with their emotions, their attitudes, but I cannot emphasize strongly enough, the court has to try and be fair to everybody. The attitude of the community is a crucial issue, but it is not the only one.
Just after the magistrate cautioned the bereaved families, he read out the sentence.
Having tried to balance all their interests as fairly as possible and considered the applications which have been made and the interests of the community, each of the accused is sentenced to a fine of 5,000 rand or 100 days imprisonment.
Devastated parents stood outside the court consoling each other. The father of Aluncedo Monelo, who was 17 years old at the time of his death, is crushed by the sentence.
Andiziva kakuhle shem, andinawo namandla ngoba ndingathi ndingathetha ngoba kwenzeka ngolhlobo mna ke bendicinga ngayo. Umthetho ke udlala indima yawo, bayayithetha bayilungiselela ngohlobo abayazi ngalo. But thina ngakumbi mna yabona ngoku bangajonga ukude kakhulu apho ndiyakhona ingase ndivele nje ndithathwe ndibekwe emotweni ndizibone ndisendlini ngilele.
The complainants in the trial, the Eastern Cape Liquor Board spokesperson, says the sentence is disappointing as they had hoped for harsher punishment.
What gives us comfort is that today's sentence falls within the provisions of our Act. So we have no reason at all to refute the Act. We accept, the sentence. We accept the sentence, although we would have wanted a harsher one. But from the reasons that the magistrate advanced and all that, we really have to accept, this sentence.
The National Prosecuting Authority is equally disappointed.
Of course, we are disappointed that the court didn't say that, but opted to give them a fine. But we accept the sentence because it is also provided for by the Act, which we had charged them based on.
The parents of the 21 children that mysteriously died at the Enyobeni Tavern are now preparing themselves for the formal inquest into the deaths, which will be held in Dantsane Regional Court. The inquest will determine who should be held liable for the deaths. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Siphosethu Booi in East London.